Action. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. Lily, what did we do yesterday?
We learned about stocks and made stocks.
And we make stocks. So what's the next evolution in cookery based off of stocks? The hint is up there.
Mother sauce.
Mother sauces. We're going to talk about mother sauces today. And we're going to make some other sauces today. So what's the point? Have you had a dry hamburger, Justin?
Yes.
How did you make it better?
Put some sauce on it.
Some sauce. What kind of sauce?
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Sure, that's a good
Mayo.
sauce.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Another good sauce.
Mustard.
It's good. Those are all good ideas. So, what does the sauce do to our food?
Make it better.
Makes it taste better. What other kind of things do you get from there, from your dry hamburger?
Makes it moist.
Moist. Gives it moisture. Mouthfeel. Makes things taste better. Sorry about the voice. I had a bit of a cold today. It also makes things look good. You ever notice that restaurant food looks really nice? Because it always seems to have some kind of sauce. Mushroom, cream sauce, pesto. Anyone like pesto? Yeah. Mhm. Not a mother sauce, but delicious. Just the same. Did everyone do the reading?
Yes.
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 Chef.
So you know all about mother sauces?
Oh,
Hopefully. All about them. So the goal of our lesson today is that you guys will be able to understand mother sauces, know the 5 mother sauces, and you're actually going to make 3 of them today. We're going to make bechamel, tomato sauce, and velouté. I'll do a demonstration, and then you guys after that will make your own version of the sauce, which we'll taste. Oh, sorry, not velouté, bechamel. How about bechamel?
You said bechamel.
Espanol, bechamel, and tomato. Sorry, got that wrong. Tomorrow we're going to make velouté and hollandaise, but not today. All right, so those are our learning outcomes. How many mother sauces can you name? And I just gave you a hint. Lily.
I can name 5.
5. Excellent. Name them off.
Espanol.
Yes.
Bechamel.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato. Hollandaise and velouté or whatever.
That's exactly right. 100%. So if I told you that the core ingredients of a sauce are a liquid, a thickening agent, and seasonings, any ideas what you'd use to thicken a sauce? Melissa?
Flour.
Flour. Just flour, throw it in.
Dough and fat.
Flour and a fat. Do you know what that's called? There's a couple different versions. It's called, we'll look at it in a slide. It's called a roux or a beurre. Right now we're just doing the pre-assessment to see how much of that reading you absorbed last night. Okay? Let me see, what else? What other liquids could we have? So we know we have stocks, right? What other liquid could you use for a sauce?
Milk or cream.
Milk, cream, yeah, those are good ones. What else? Can you think of anything else? What?
Water.
Water.
Water? Yeah, you use water. How about butter? Does anyone love
Oil.
butter or oil? Who likes eggs Benedict?
Mm-hmm.
I thought there might be a
We
couple.
do.
I do, chef.
Great. So, eggs Benedict is a mother sauce, hollandaise, made with clarified butter, another liquid. All right, so shall we look at our PowerPoint? Sounds good?
Yes.
So we covered a few things in the PowerPoint. This is the mother sauce lesson PowerPoint, almost in college. There we go. What is a sauce? So we talked about sauce a little bit. Sauce is from Latin. Salsas, meaning salted, is the basis of the word for sauce. By definition, it's a flavorful liquid, usually thickened, excuse me, that is seasoned, that enhances foods, right? What are the things that we talked about earlier? What does it do to a dish, the sauce? Lily, do you remember? Remember that dry hamburger? Makes it tastier, adds moisture, right? Maximizes flavor,
Looks better.
makes things look nicer, right? And also, why is restaurant food so good?
It looks pretty.
It looks pretty. It's interesting. It has sauces, right? It's super tasty, right? So look, those are some of the things. Sauces should make the dish taste better, but it can't make a terrible piece of chicken taste good. No matter how good your sauce is, you can't fix a bad dish with a good sauce, right? Nor should you ruin a good dish with a bad sauce. And then the sauce shouldn't be dominating the dish, right? What's the main? Can you guys see that picture there? What dominates that dish? You know?
Salmon.
Salmon, right? That's a salmon dish with a lovely beurre blanc sauce there. right? So salmon is the star. The sauce is the co-actor, the supporting actor that makes things delicious. All right, so we talked a little bit about the, did I skip one slide there? There we go. Components of a sauce. Usually some kind of liquid. We talked about milk, water, not very often we use water, but butter, stock. Did I mention anything else? You would use oil, right? Olive oil to make a beautiful sauce. Then we have our thickening agents, which we touched on a little bit, and we'll go through those on the next slide. And then things that season it. What are some things that you put in your sauce to season?
Salt, pepper.
Salt and pepper. What else?
Garlic.
Garlic, yeah.
Onion.
Onions, spices, mustard powder, fresh herbs, right? There's tons of things that go into your sauce. So we touched a little bit on thickening agents earlier. So a roux, can anyone tell me what a roux is? Justin?
When you mix equal parts flour and water.
Yep, and then there's a process we do with it.
You mix it.
We cook, it's flour, oh sorry, did you say flour and
It's
water?
like water.
Flour and water, that would actually be a slurry, which is on our list there. Flour and water is slurry, yes, used for thickening, right? Cornstarch and water, also a slurry, used for thickening, but you need to boil it. But a roux is butter and a fat, or sorry, flour and a fat cooked together that you use as a thickener for all of our cream soups and sauces. Lily,
Do
question.
you use those for pasta sauces?
A roux, yes. So if we were going to make a bechamel sauce, and maybe who likes mac and cheese?
I do.
Everybody, of course, right? Cheese sauce is a bechamel base with cheddar cheese and maybe Gruyere, Parmesan, right? So that's our mac and cheese. So yes, pasta for sure. Liaison, does anyone know what that is? Liaison is a mixture of whipping cream and egg yolk that you add to the sauce to make it super shiny and rich and delicious at the end. But if you boil it, it'll scramble the egg yolk and you'll have scrambled eggs. But also used for thickening in a lot of French foods. Who likes frozen apple pie? Blueberry turnovers. Some people. Arrowroot is a starch that's used that freezes well. Some starches, when you freeze them, the water comes out and things get runny. So arrowroot would be a thickener. Not that we're using it today, but that will freeze well. And then modified starches are the last one there. Modified starches are processed, usually corn starches, that don't need cooking. So you can just sprinkle them in and whisk them in, and they work for you. That's more of a level 2 or level 3. How's my video doing? Great. All right. Our 5 mother sauces, right? Tomato sauce, most often now is only a puree. And classically, it's made with a roux, with butter and flour to thicken. Now it's more of a puree style sauce. It's a little bit healthier. It's gluten-free. We're going to make ours with vegetable stock. So this tomato sauce we make today will be all vegetarian. Hollandaise, which I mentioned earlier, is clarified butter, egg yolks, and a little bit of water. It's a suspension of fat and water in a homogeneous liquid, like vinaigrette dressing. Notice how some of your dressings separate in the fridge. There's oil on top. So Hollandaise is a version of that where it's stabilized, but it's only temporary. Velouté is stock and roux, so it could be chicken stock, fish stock, veal stock, turkey stock, any kind of stock. And the Espagnols are brown sauce, so it's very dark. It's like, you might think of it as a gravy. Gravy is a pan sauce made in a similar fashion. And then bechamel, which is our white base for pasta. If you have Alfredo, it's probably made from bechamel. If you had a pesto cream sauce, it's made from bechamel. I see some people like pesto here. Any questions? All good. All right. Tomato sauce, we're gonna do a puree. Like I said, sometimes thickened with roux, but that's a very old French way to do things. Should be rich, thick, and flavorful. That's a lovely handmade pasta of giant ravioli my students made from a previous class. Bechamel, the easiest sauce to prepare. We're going to make it today. Really, it's the base for all your creamy white pastas dishes. Lasagna sauce, pesto, cream sauce, or Alfredo. Velouté, a little bit fancier. That is a picture of a frog leg fricassee with a frog's leg velouté. Tasty. Nice picture. But again, it's the stock of the animal. That is the name of the sauce. So if it's a fish, if you did a halibut stock, you make fish velouté. Should be creamy, silky, have a lovely texture like all sauces. That's done through heating of the milk and straining. So, my voice is killing me today. Espanol, that's our brown sauce. So anytime you get brown sauce, it's usually Espanol. A little more commonly now, we do a reduction rather than a flour thickened base. Any of your game meats, brown meats, chicken, pork, usually you're using some kind of style of Espanol sauce. It's full-bodied, it is rich and unctuous, it has gelatin in it, it's made from brown stock, and we'll be making that today. And then finally, hollandaise, which we will not be making today, is an emulsified sauce with a suspension of oil and water, which normally don't mix, in a lovely room temperature emulsion. The key with hollandaise is that it can't get too hot or it'll separate and split, and the eggs will cook, and it can't get too cold because like butter at room temperature, it stays solid. So if it gets down to room temperature or a little bit lower near the fridge, it'll coagulate. All right. Thank you very much for your attention and participation. We're going to switch to the demo now. All right, now we're back. Did everyone get their recipe package?
Yes.
You should have Espanol sauce, bechamel sauce, tomato sauce. Who would like to talk me through the ingredients on Espanol? Justin, first hand up, I love it. All right, what are my ingredients? What do I need?
Beef fat or oil.
Yep, I got it right here.
Chopped onions.
Mm-hmm.
Diced celery.
Yep.
Diced carrots.
Yep.
Cloves of garlic, minced.
Yep. Delicious.
Tomato paste.
Got it, check.
Flour.
Check.
Thyme, rosemary, and mace bay leaves.
Got it, got it, got it.
And brown stock.
Brown stock.
That is the list.
Do you guys remember how we make brown stock?
Yes, chef.
You do? What did we do to brown stock that made it brown? Do you remember? We roasted the bones.
Yes.
Roasted the bones. All right, what are my steps now? Justin, what's my method? I have all my ingredients here ready to go.
Step 1, heat A until it's very hot.
Okay, what's A? The beef fat.
Oh yes, beef fat. So
Beef fat.
Heat beef fat until very hot. So,
Why beef fat instead of butter, maybe? Butter's tasty, I like butter. Any ideas? Anybody? No? No ideas?
Is it because it's the base is made from like a dark stock?
Well, so what's going to happen with butter at high heat? It's going to burn because it has milk solids and butter fat. It's going to burn before it turns color. The beef fat, it doesn't have the milk solids, so it'll brown the vegetables and make them really caramelized without burning. Okay, so my fat's on. What was my next thing, Justin? What's going in?
saute your chopped onions, diced celery, diced carrots, and minced garlic.
Minced garlic.
In your beef fat until light brown.
Okay, I should do a sizzle when I go in. If I don't, not hot enough. Sizzle? Yeah, we're good. All right, so we're gonna let those brown. Gonna wait for some color. Can everyone see in the overhead mirror?
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right. So, is there any salt in this recipe?
No, there's not.
Any pepper in this recipe?
No.
No. How's that possible? Everything has salt and pepper in, doesn't it?
Don't you add it after you make your mother sauce?
Nope. We're at it on each step. So, even though it's not in the recipe, there's almost always salt and pepper. So, we'll add it on each step of the cooking process. If I'm doing bechamel and it's a white sauce, I'll use white pepper. When I'm looking for a darker brown sauce, I'll use black pepper. A little bit spicier.
Jeff, are you ever worried about over salting something?
No, I'm not. No, you'll find restaurant food tastes so good because of salt and fat. and people that cook at home, not professional cooks like you don't use enough salt. And salt is not the flavor, but salt enhances the flavor. If that makes sense. Okay. What's next in my recipe, Justin?
Add your tomato paste and
Yep.
cook for 1 to 2 minutes
Okay.
or until it begins to change color.
Yeah, and then what do I do after that?
After that, you're going to add your flour and cook that for 5 to 7 minutes to form a brown roux.
Okay, and what does it say? Is there a note beside there?
It says, see note below.
And what's the note below?
Note says, for a better nutty flavor, flour can be browned before making the roux. In this case, flour must be increased by 15% to make up for the weakening of the starch during the cooking process.
Great. So I put my flour, I think 75 grams, into this pan. I'm just gonna toast it till it visibly becomes brown in there. Then I know it's ready for the roux. It gives nicer flavor. It's a little bit more nutty, but like it says in the note, the more you process it or cook it, the less thickening power it has. So you have to adjust your recipe accordingly. But you'll see, it'll color here. What do you think? Are my vegetables brown yet? No, not yet. They can go a little bit longer. So Espanola, we're looking for a deep brown color. Tomato paste adds acidity to your sauce. It also helps break down some proteins. Excuse me. And it has sugar in it. So, did anyone taste the tomato paste?
I do, chef.
You tasted it?
Yes, I taste.
And how did it taste?
Not very good on itself.
Exactly. Not very good on it all. But tomatoey, and it does have sugar despite how it tastes. So that's very brave of you to taste tomato paste by itself. Anyway. All right. We browning yet, guys? What do you think? No, not yet. You gonna let her go? How long are we gonna cook our sauce for at the end there, Justin?
Yes, so step 6 says add your brown stock 1/3 at a time, stirring constantly. When all of that stock is added, simmer for 1 to 1.5 hours.
Oh, that sounds like a long time.
It also lists to skim and clean sides of the pot as needed.
Right. So, do you think I'm gonna get this sauce done before the end of the demo?
No.
Probably not, but it'll be pretty close. All right. Oh, Lily, I need a whisk. Can you find me a whisk?
I can't get a friend.
It's in the red bins at the back. I need a flexible whisk. It has a purple and gray handle. All right, our vegetables are getting brown. That's tomato paste. That is very hot. Perfect. Can you smell the flour starting to toast? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Thank you. Let's talk to the guy about my setup. I forgot my whisk. What's that? Oh, no, the guy. Yes, I am the guy. Called me on my own. Yeah, see the flour starting to color? A little bit. We go a little bit darker than that. So, tomato paste, 1 to 2 minutes. Then what was next, Justin?
After tomato paste, you're going to add flour and cook that for 5 to 7 minutes to form a brown roux.
Okay. So your roux should be equal parts fat and flour. It should come together, be kind of lumpy, but you won't see any oil on the bottom. So it's gonna come together. And we're gonna let that cook, like Justin said, for 5 to 7 minutes. Don't waste any of that flour. It browns so lovely. All right. Put that to the front. All right. Who wants to tell me about tomato sauce?
I
chef.
Lily, talk to me about tomato sauce.
The ingredients you will need are oil, celery, diced carrots, diced onions, crushed peppercorn, fresh thyme, bay leaves, cloves of garlic, crushed, and oregano, tomato paste,
Yep.
crushed tomatoes, vegetable stock, salt and pepper to taste, whole cloves, lemon zest,
Yep.
and sugar.
I have all those items. Fabulous. What's the first step?
Heat your oil.
Heat the oil. And it looks like this nice olive oil here. How much?
15 milliliters.
Perfect. Then what's the next step?
Add all of your celery, carrots, and onions and everything, and sweat.
What does sweat mean? Like I'm kind of sweaty, but what does it mean to a vegetable? You know? Anyone know?
What out of it?
Really, it's just cooking at low temperature, smothered in oil. So no browning. You guys know what these are?
Bay leaves.
Bay leaves, but look at these ones, fresh from the tree, from our little garden there. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Have you ever seen a fresh bay leaf before?
No.
Bet you haven't.
It's
Oh.
like a fig tree.
What else should I do? I smother, my vegetables are in, oil. What did I say in the last one? It's not in the recipe. The answer is not in the recipe.
Season with salt and pepper.
Season with salt and pepper. Always salt and pepper. Is this a dark sauce? Can I use black pepper or should I use white pepper?
White pepper. No, it's tomato. It's not-
Tomato.
Yeah. could be
Black
dark.
pepper.
Yeah.
Black pepper is fine. Salt and pepper. Now we're gonna jump back to our Espanol. As I see the flour starting to brown, get quite dark. I don't want it to be smoky and burnt. So we'll call that our brown. Does that look kind of brown
Yeah.
in the mirror there? Yeah, good. All right, what's the next step there, Justin? You're my Espanol guy.
The next step is you are going to add your thyme, rosemary, and mace bay leaves.
Lovely. Again, our first bay leaves. Yep, those are in. I didn't even chop them up. They're just chunks. Do you know why?
Is that because you're gonna strain it, Chef?
100%.
Just extracting the flavor.
Yep. All right. Next.
After that, you're going to add your brown stock, 1/3 at a time,
Okay.
stirring constantly. When all of your brown stock is added, you're going to let it simmer for 1 to 1.5 hours. Skim and clean sides of the pot as needed.
You guys cook multiple things at home at the same time?
Yes.
Yes. Do you? How many pots do you do at once? What's your record?
4.
2.
4? Wow.
Not successfully. 2 or 3. And usually I mess something up if I'm doing that.
All right. So that's my second, third. And what we're doing here, we're incorporating liquid, stirring until all the roux is absorbed. The roux, which is the butter, or in this case, beef fat and flour, are going to absorb the liquid. Then we're going to cook it because it takes about an hour to fully gelatinize the starches. So, term you guys should know is gelatinization, and that's the absorption of liquid by a starch. And that's what this, the roux is going to do in this sauce. It's not just Jello pudding pops that you're eating at home. No? All right, simmer time. What's going on with our tomato sauce?
As in, what's the next step?
Yeah, so I sweat my vegetables. My bay leaf is in there.
Add tomato paste and crushed tomatoes and mix thoroughly.
Tomato paste, crushed tomatoes.
Yes.
What else does it
vegetable stock and simmer for 1 hour.
Okay. Does it say to cook out the tomato paste?
Not
Nope.
that I can see.
Okay, good. Crushed tomatoes from a can makes the best sauce. Unless you have a lot of fresh tomatoes at home. Anyone grow tomatoes? Their house?
No, chef.
No. You have a little garden? Basil,
Do you,
tomatoes?
chef?
Do I? Yes, I have a very small garden on my balcony. Very small. Why are you laughing? You don't believe
Did
me.
you get any tomatoes growing?
I had 2 tomatoes this year. I think they died on the vine.
Is that
unfortunately.
enough to make your sauces?
No, it is not enough. All right, I'm gonna season with salt again because we're gonna do that along each step of the process. All right, so my tomatoes are in. My tomato paste is in.
Yes.
What now?
After the vegetable stock, it says season with your lemon zest and sugar and salt and pepper and whole cloves.
Okay. And then it says to simmer.
And adjust consistency.
Oh, doesn't say to simmer.
Well, simmering's first.
It was simmer the vegetable stock, and then it was seasoned with your seasonings.
Okay. And then how long are we simmering for?
1 hour.
1 hour. Great. Boom, there we go. So we have our Espanol, not quite simmering yet, but it'll get there. There we go. We got our tomato sauce, I'm gonna go there. All right, what's next, Melissa?
Bechamel sauce, chef.
Bechamel. Everyone's favorite cheese sauce. All right, what are my ingredients?
60 grams of butter.
Yep.
50 grams of diced onion. 1 bay leaf.
Yep.
60 grams of flour. 1 liter of milk, scalded. 125 milliliters of heavy cream, and salt and white pepper to taste.
White pepper. Because we don't want those little black flecks in there. All right. What do I do first?
So in a thick bottomed pot, melt your 60 grams of butter,
Yep.
and then add your diced onions and bay leaf and saute for a few minutes.
Okay, so I'll let that melt. You guys know why this spatula has a red handle? Any idea?
So if you get sauce all over it, it doesn't look bad.
No. There's this one with a white handle. This one has a red handle.
For different things that you're cooking, like is it like a food safety?
That's a good guess. The red handle is heat resistant, or this spatula is heat resistant. So if it's on the bottom of a hot pot, it's not gonna melt. You put this one on the bottom of the pot, it'll just melt like plastic. So, heat resistant, you should all have one of those in your toolkit. Do you?
Yeah, chef.
Yes.
I'm not believing you. All right. So my butter's melted almost. Have anyone made any of these sauces before?
Yes, chef.
Yes? What sauce did you make, Melissa?
Tomato sauce.
Oh,
Bechamel sauce.
yep. Okay.
No Espanol.
Maybe you should teach this class.
No.
All right. So my butter's melted.
Yes. Now you are going to add your 60 grams of flour and form a roux, and you're going to do that by cooking for 2 to 3 minutes.
Wasn't I putting my onions in first?
We already went through that. Add the bay leaf and diced
Oh,
onions
I was
and
still
saute.
waiting for my butter to melt.
Oh,
Now
sorry.
it's melted. My onions are in. Now they're smothered. So covered in fat, low temperature, like sweating, same kind of
Yes,
idea.
those need to saute for a few minutes then.
Couple of minutes, yep, working on it. And put this down here. How's everyone feeling? Do anyone need a break? We good?
No chef.
Good?
We are very engaged.
I love it. Love it. All right. So, very important on our bechamel that there's no color. We don't want it to turn brown. It's not a brown sauce. If I see little brown flecks in your sauce, then I know it's burnt on the bottom. Sometimes it can taste as lovely as cigarettes if you really burn the bottom. And there's no way to hide it or save it. It has to go. All right, flour next for my roux.
Yes. Add your flour to form your roux, and you do that by cooking for 2 to 3 minutes.
What color of roux are we gonna do?
A
white one.
brown or
Oh, a brown roux, a blonde roux. I think we're gonna do a blonde roux because a little bit of cooking
We don't
helps.
want it to be too dark though, chef.
We don't want it to be dark. It'll be sandy blonde. Sandy blonde. Just like somebody's hair, is that what I heard? Yeah.
Yes.
So we want to cook it a little bit because it's a more stable thickener. But we don't want it brown because we want our sauce to be nice and light. What was I supposed to be doing while my roux is forming?
Scalding your milk.
Scalding the milk. We hope the pan's not too hot. Scald it. Let that get a little too hot on me. There we go. Scalding the milk. So, scalding the milk or heating it up denatures the proteins in the milk, making it easier to incorporate into the roux and making your sauce smoother. So you get a thicker, more velvety. Also, we used to scald the milk. Well, not me, because I'm not that old. Yes, pasteurization. We used to do that instead of pasteurization. If you got raw milk from a farmer, you need to cook it to kill bacteria so you don't get sick. It's a process called pasteurization, low heat or high heat. But that's not really necessary now because you can not really buy pasteurized milk anywhere, or non-pasteurized milk, unless you have a friend with a cow. Anyone have a friend with a cow?
No.
No.
I wish.
Are we just looking to get the milk to a certain temperature?
We're just taking it to a simmer and then turning it off. Should not boil. All right. Can you smell anything down there?
Yes.
Smells amazing.
What are you smelling? Does it smell like popcorn? A little bit, maybe?
I think we can smell the Espanol.
Maybe it's the Espanol.
Will we get to eat these after the lesson?
Yes, you could taste mine, and then you're gonna make yours, and then see if they taste the same. Okay? I think you can do it.
I think so too.
All right, has that been 2 or 3 minutes? What do you think? The roux looked kind of the same. It's held together, kind of like Play-Doh, maybe. Not too runny, but not just kind of sandy. You're looking for texture. Okay. What's my next step?
You are going to add your scalded milk a third at a time, stirring constantly. Once all of your scalded milk is added, let that cook for 10 to 20 minutes or until the raw starch is gone.
Usually I encourage people to use a whisk to incorporate the liquid into the roux. Depends how many chunky things are in it though, because it can get a little difficult. If there's a lot of garnish in the sauce or in the base. Trying not to make a mess. Sometimes we might put a studded onion in here. Anyone heard of that? Lily, question.
Oh, what is your favorite mother sauce?
Oh, depends. I'm gonna say hollandaise because I love eggs Benedict. But tomato is the most versatile because you can use it on almost anything.
Great answer.
Well, thank you. Hope I don't have to clean up after this. Where's the cleaning crew? Is that you guys? No.
You almost got the bechamel in the Espanol.
Did I? Ooh, cross contamination.
Uh-oh.
Good news is they both have flour. Because they both have what?
Roux.
They both have a roux in them. Tomato sauce. I think we have to blend our tomato sauce. I don't think blending is in my recipe, is it? All right. What do you think? No brown spots yet?
Nope.
All right. How's my time doing?
35 minutes.
Great. All right. How long am I simmering this for? 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
All right. All right. Any questions about these 3 sauces? No questions? We got it, we mastered it?
Yes, chef.
Okay. How much stock goes in this bechamel?
No stuff.
No stock, because it's not a
Trick
velouté.
question, chef.
Trick question. All right, we're going to take a 20-minute break so we can let our sauces simmer. I'm gonna turn off my video, and then we'll come back to this. Good?
Yes, chef.
Welcome back, everybody. How was your break?
Amazing, chef.
Good. So our sauce has been simmering. Our bechamel is ready to go. What's the last step, Lily, for our bechamel?
Oh, no, it's niche.
Oh, sorry, Melissa. My apologies.
Last step is you're gonna add heavy cream, 125 mils, and reduce the sauce to the correct consistency. Then you're gonna season it with your salt and white pepper, and then strain.
There you go. So because our bechamel was on a bit long, it's thick enough. We're not going to adjust the consistency. I will add some more salt and white pepper. Be careful with white pepper, it's very spicy. New culinary students love to use white pepper heavy-handedly, and it is very hot and spicy on the finish. So be cautious. There we go. Oh, looks pretty good. Does anyone know what this is called? It is bechamel sauce, but the sauce, called legs if it was wine, the sauce coating the back of the spoon and holding the line. It's called nappe.
If it drips, it's not consistent enough.
It's the line that's holding the line on the spoon. It's called nappe. So if the sauce is nappe, that's what we're looking for. That's the consistency you're trying to achieve with all your sauces. So now we're gonna strain it. So I want to check it before I strain it, because now the sauce is done once it's strained. That's one of the finishing techniques is to strain it. Another would be finish with lemon. So conical sieve, small holes, fine mesh. Our bechamel sauce should go through there nice and easy. There's no brown flecks in here. And this will be the base for all your cheese sauces. What else could be? Mornay sauce, which is a Swiss cheese sauce. But kind of bland, right? Doesn't taste like anything. It's what you add to it after that makes it delicious. So there's our bechamel. Our tomato sauce, also been simmering. Do we need to skim our tomato sauce? Anybody? Should I skim it? Throw a guess.
Yes.
Remember in our directions what it was telling us to do? Not skim the tomato sauce. But we're going to skim the espagnole, because look at all that stuff on top. There's some fat, there's some impurities, there's some foam, right? If you remember our recipe, it said to skim the top and the sides to get rid of those impurities, so you have a cleaner tasting sauce and no fat on there. If you have a lot of fat on the top, you probably cooked it for too long and the roux has started to separate. So we don't want that either. So tomato sauce, you can see it's cooked for a long time, that all those chunky tomatoes broke down. It looks more like a sauce instead of like a chunky stew. And just strain it into this little pot. I'm using the large holes for this tomato sauce to allow more of the tomato product to push through into the sauce. If I use the fine mesh strainer like the bechamel, then you would lose a lot of the texture of your sauce and it would kind of be watery. It'd be more like tomato soup instead of a sauce. Does that make sense? And then this is a chef trick that you guys may or might not know, using a ladle to push the product through the strainer. So I can hold it here, the water will juice through, but if I take the ladle, I can push some of that tomato through the sides into the sauce. And you can see there's the cloves that are in there. Remember those chunks of herbs? Remember what herbs I threw on there?
Thyme, rosemary.
Thyme, rosemary, bay leaf, yep, all those. Ooh. Ooh, that's hot. Tomato sauce is hot. And it's all over me too. All right, we'll call that one done. All right, what's our last one? Justin,
Espanol.
you're my guy.
Sauce.
You're my guy, Espanol. All right, so we have our tomato, we have our bechamel, our Espanol. We skim the top and the sides through the strainer. We're gonna get all those vegetables out. The herbs, the bay leaves, the garlic, all those things are coming out. Try not to splash it on myself here. There we go. There's our Espanol. Kind of looks like brown gravy. All right. Do you guys think you can make those?
Yes,
Ready to make them?
Yes, chef.
All right. So, you guys will go into your collective groups. Each group will make 1 liter of bechamel, 1 liter of tomato, 1 liter of Espanol. Once you finish those, you bring them to me and we'll taste them, we'll talk about them. And if you want to come and try these ones before you prepare yours, please do. I have tasting spoons here. Come try them all and make sure that your sauce tastes as good as mine. Ready to go?
Yes, chef.
All right, that's great. Go. All right, great job, everybody. All our groups made some excellent mother sauces. What was your favorite, Justin?
I'm gonna have to say that the Espanol sauce was my
Espanol?
favorite.
The one that you told me how to make?
Yep, that was my favorite.
So everyone did a great job. Nice sauces. We did 3 of the mother sauces today. Do you feel you learned something today?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
Yes. Good. I like to hear that. We're going to put that knowledge to a test. We're going to have a little competition. Does anyone know Jeopardy?
Yes,
Yes,
chef.
Yes,
A
chef.
few people know Jeopardy. Good. So, how the game works, to refresh your memory, you pick your category, say saucy, for 100, and then I'll reveal the question, which you have to answer in the form of a question. So, our example, a sauce adds this to a dish.
What is
What is?
texture?
Texture,
Texture.
flavor, moisture.
Oh, you guys were listening. Texture, flavor, richness, visual appeal, right? Those are all great answers. Okay? So, we understand how the game works?
Yes, chef.
All right. So, if you get it right, you got to go again. If you get it wrong, the next person gets to go. So, I think because Lily's group had the best sauces, Lily's group will go first. All right. What category for you, my dear?
Saucy, 300.
Saucy, 300. A sauce is defined as this. Answer in the form of a question.
What is?
Remember from the PowerPoint?
Yes, chef.
Anyone else want to give it a go? I don't think Lily's got this one.
Pass.
Pass?
I can cook, I just can't answer
Anyone
questions.
else? No.
What is a liquid or
Yes.
a liquid
Close
that
enough.
is used to enhance a dish by using a thickener, by using a
Yes. A liquid, and a
and a
thickener.
thickener to create a sauce.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, flavorful.
Right? Flavorful liquid.
Sauce.
Thicken, which you've also got. You can see the enhanced foods. So I'll give that to Team Melissa.
Team Lily.
No, Team Melissa.
Oh man.
All right. What category, Melissa?
I'm gonna say thickeners 100.
Thickeners for 100.
Easy.
A roux is comprised of these items.
Oh
A
god.
fat and a flour.
Fat and flour. What do you guys think? Yes, of course. Equal amounts of fat and flour. Team Melissa, killing it. All right, next category.
I'm gonna say mother sauces for 100.
For 100.
Take all the easy ones.
The number of mother sauces.
What is 5?
What is 5? We all know that's right. Oh, what is 5? Next
I'm gonna
category.
say saucy for 400.
Saucy for 400. The 3 basic ingredients in a sauce.
What is a thickener, a liquid, and a flavor? A seasoning.
Flavor seasoning, I'll give you that one. All right. Maybe we should let another group have a go here.
Yeah.
Justin, your group hasn't gone yet.
All right.
Pick a category.
Let's go. Mother sauce is 200.
Mother sauce is 200.
Yeah.
A bechamel is made from these ingredients.
Butter.
Sorry, did you answer in the form of a question?
Sorry. What is butter? Flour and heavy cream and/or scalded milk.
Nice. What is milk in a white roux? But I'll give it to you. All right, team number 2. Next category.
Let's continue on the same trend. Mother sauces for 300.
Mother sauce for that. Made from veal, chicken, or fish stock, and a white or blonde roux. We did not make it today.
Yeah, no, it's velouté. What is
Sorry?
velouté?
What is velouté? Are we giving it to him? What is velouté? Team Justin. All right.
You know, it's working right now, so let's go. Mother sauce is 400.
They're getting harder. You know that, right?
Yep.
The number of points gets
Yep.
harder. Known as brown or Espanol sauce, it is made from these 2 ingredients.
A beef fat or oil and brown.
Which would be what?
Oh, what is beef fat and a brown stock?
Beef fat and brown stock?
Same thing.
That's unfortunate.
What is brown stock and brown roux?
Yeah, is
Remember
that-
we made the brown roux, the vegetables?
Oh, yes,
There's
yes.
more than 2 ingredients, but basically it's the brown roux, brown
I
stock.
see.
Drink.
Half points since I did say brown
No
stock.
half points.
That-
Team Lily.
Oh, thickeners for 200.
Boom. The 3 colors or stages of a roux are.
What is white, blonde, and brown?
Boop, boop, boop. Very good. Team. All right. Next category. Oh, sorry, I didn't show the answer. You were right though.
Thickeners for 300.
Thickeners for 300. Beurre Manier is made by doing this. Oh, I don't think you guys know this. I may have skipped it in the PowerPoint. Beurre Manier. Do you know what beurre is in French? Any French immersion
Butter.
students? Butter.
Yeah, not mayonnaise in French.
Mm. Beurre Manier. What is kneading equal parts butter and flour into a paste? Hand butter or kneaded butter.
I was getting there.
Oh, with your hand?
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the heat from your hand melts it. It comes together like Play-Doh, and then you whisk it into a sauce as a thickener.
I'll let you get another chance.
All right, Lily.
Saucy for 200.
Saucy for 200. A person who specializes in this, in making sauces, is known as this. It's a French term.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Sauce.
Any guess?
What is a saucetier?
Saucetier, good guess, but saucier. What is saucier? But very close. Go again, Lily.
Oh jeez. Thickeners for 400.
Thickeners for 400. A slurry is composed of these 2 ingredients.
What is flour and water?
What is flour and water? Or cornstarch in a cold liquid. Sometimes flour and water is called whitewash, but yes, it would also be considered a slurry. I'll give you that one. I'll give you those points.
Woohoo.
All right. Let's do 3 more and we'll call it a day. Lily?
For each group, one for each group.
One for each person. One for
Butter
each group.
sauces for 500.
Butter sauce for 500. A hollandaise sauce is an emulsion made from these 3 ingredients.
Cheese, butter, flour, or something?
Nope.
Holidays. Who gets the chance next?
Do you guys want a chance?
Yes.
Melissa's group.
An egg yolk.
What is?
What is butter or a clarified butter?
Yes.
Egg yolk.
Yes.
And vinegar.
Yes. Vinegar, lemon,
I
or
wasn't
wine.
getting that.
So egg yolk, flavor butter, and a reduction of vinegar, lemon, and or wine. I'll give you that one. Good job.
So does that count as
All right, Justin. Last question. Is this the last one?
Let's do the last 2, I think. The last
Let's-
one for me. Let's do saucy 500.
Saucy for 500. The word sauce comes from the Latin salsus. That means this. It was in the PowerPoint at the very beginning.
You know, I'm gonna say
Also known as salary. The Latin for salary.
Celery?
Salary,
Oh,
like the
salary.
money you make.
Money. Latin for salary.
Because Roman soldiers were paid with this ingredient.
Goal, is it,
It's a food ingredient. So give more time.
you know what? I'm gonna have to pass on this one, Chef.
Salted or salt, referring to the seasoning or flavoring to make food more appealing. But Roman soldiers were paid in salt because it was very valuable back in the day as a commodity.
I see.
All right, last one. Who gets it? Team Melissa?
Really?
Lily? Team Lily?
50 minutes for 500.
There we go, last one. This thickening mixture of egg yolks and heavy cream is a classic sauce thickening technique.
No.
We talked about it in the PowerPoint. We did not use it today. It's a tough
Oh,
one.
what's it called? There's a word for it.
There is a word for it.
Yeah.
I'm getting ours.
It's a
Right.
single word, starts with an L.
Oh, I remember the slide.
Right?
I remember the word.
Any guesses?
I really am
No
close.
Googling.
I just like.
3,
No, wait, just
Two.
give me 2 seconds.
1. No Googling.
No, wait, I think I got it.
Liaison.
Liaison!
There, what is the liaison? Ding, ding,
What is a
ding.
liaison?
I don't think anyone's getting that one. All right, good job. You guys did great there. So, did we learn something today?
Yes, Chef.
Yeah, chef, I like it. Does anyone have any questions about anything we did today? Anything unclear, we're not sure of? No? All quiet, everyone just wants to go home? So, tell me this. What is the most interesting thing you learned today? One thing. Justin.
That you can cook your flour to make it more nutty, and before you add it,
Yeah, so it's kind of cool that we did a toasted flour in a pan. Lily, what about you? One thing.
That the spatula with the red handle is heat resistant.
Cool, right? You're never going to melt a spatula again. All right, and Melissa,
Oh,
did you learn
my
anything today?
yes, about nappe.
Nappe, what is nappe?
So the idea that this sauce holds its line when you strike your finger through it, so the thickness and the consistency of it held together and it didn't drip.
Great, fabulous. Those are all very cool new things that you guys learned. So I know we're all getting punchy. We want to get out of here. So tomorrow, you guys need to do the readings in chapter 8. Finish off the readings for mother sauces. Tomorrow we're going to make the last 2 mother sauces we didn't make today, which are
velouté and
velouté
hollandaise.
and hollandaise. So we're going to make an emulsion in hollandaise with clarified butter, and we'll make a chicken velouté and a beef velouté tomorrow.
Yes, Chef.
All right, anything else?
Oh, thanks,
All right,
Chef.
class
Yes, Chef.
dismissed.
Thank
Get out
you,
of here.
Chef.
Thank you.